y'all. It's another one of those hang out with me type videos. So I'm working on a project Friday night. Of course, I'm home alone working on a project, and thought I'd turn on the camera and kind of share it with y'all. You know, and here's something that's been weighing on my mind. You know, I don't know what's wrong with people. Maybe their mamas dropped them on their head when they was little, or you know, they gave them some soured milk or something. I don't know. It's like maybe they weren't raised right. I was raised on sweet tea and Jesus. I don't know what some of these other people were raised on. It's like turpentine and disappointment. I don't know what it is. But anyway, like a while back, it was back in October, I had entered a contest. It was the North Carolina State Fair Craft Contest. First time I'd entered a contest in a real long time. And when I was younger, I'm talking elementary school, I used to sew a whole lot, and I had actually sewn an outfit and modeled it on stage, and I won a ribbon. And so I made, of course, all y'all probably know I crochet on top of doing everything else, but I had made a blanket called Sophie's Universe, and it's one of the hardest patterns out there that I know of. It took me 4 months to make it, and there's a lot of sentimental feelings towards that blanket. Really, more than anybody would probably ever know behind that blanket. And on top of it, it took me 16 skeins of yarn, and I used it in shades of brown. I called it my coffee and cream Sophie. I gave it to someone. The person I gave it to, they liked coffee, so I wanted to make sure that I used colors of coffee in it. Even the name of the yarn is like coffee, cappuccino, latte, you know, whatever. But anyway, I made that, and then I made a doll. Okay, so I entered it into the state fair competition, and each one of my items won a ribbon. The doll won third, and the blanket won honorable mention. And you know, not to brag, but I wondered why the blanket won honorable mention, because I do some damn good work. Let me tell you, my work is solid. So anyway, I read the little paper that they give you after they judge you, and apparently it was too fancy for them, because they docked me on points for practicality. Or like practical usage, or I can't remember the exact wording. I don't know where I put the paper, but I can't remember the exact wording. But yeah, they docked me on points because a little too fancy for everyday use. So yeah, you know, maybe I'll try to dull myself down for y'all next year. But anyway, yeah, and people that you think support you, and people that you think would be happy for you, they can become extremely bitter. You know, I don't know if it's. You know, I don't know if their tea ain't sweet enough, or if their coffee ain't strong enough, or, you know, I don't know what the problem is, but I know you're watching my videos, so I'm putting this on here. Yes, these are my ribbons from the North Carolina State Fair in Raleigh. Yes, I drove 3 hours to Raleigh, dropped the things off, and then drove 3 hours back, and then I had to drive 3 hours to pick them up, 3 hours back. On my Instagram, I do have pictures of the blanket, and I have, pictures of the items both in the back seat of my car with the ribbons attached to them. So yeah, I made the items, I submitted the items, I even have progress pictures of them on my phone. And yeah, these are my ribbons that are proudly displayed on my wall. So, you know, there ain't no sense in being so rude and nasty. It's like I told this one girl who's just being outrageous. I said, you know, honey, jealousy is an ugly thing, and so are you, and anything strapless. Drop it. There's no use in being like that to anybody. So now that I have proved myself, not that I had to, but you know what? I thought, why not? Yeah, these are my ribbons and I'm proud of them. No, I don't have the blanket to show you because I gave it to someone, okay? And yes, I sold the doll. Somebody really wanted my little doll, so I sold her. You know, I can make another doll. It's a fairly simple pattern, but I can make another one. But anyway, I've got pictures in my ribbons. That's all I need. But anyway, what I'm working on tonight is, this is a shadow box. I'm making a gift for someone. And I wanted a box that was a little bit better quality than the ones that I was finding in the stores. So I ordered one off Amazon, and it wasn't bad. This one's like $28.99 or $29.99. And then I put a phrase on the front of it. Try not to blind y'all with my lights up there. And I cut this out of gold vinyl on my Cricut. And I didn't want to use my plain vinyl, and I couldn't find any vinyl that I thought was fancy enough. So yeah, I ordered this gold kind, and it was not bad. It was actually 12 inches by 6 feet. It was only like $6 and something. I mean, it wasn't bad. So if you look in the comments, I'll pin a comment with a link to where you can get the vinyl and the shadow box, you know, if y'all should happen to want to make one. But I'm going to have to take the back of it off here so I can measure something. But yeah, I'm just going to set this out of the way here. But what I'm going to do is, and I actually have a piece over here that I completely screwed up because I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing and measuring everything correctly. So some of the roses are off, and I'm sorry, but that's not going to work for me. So I'm going to get rid of this one. But making all these little paper roses and then putting them in order from dark, you know, on up to light. And once you get to the lightest color, I'm going back down to dark again. And we'll put that inside the box. Let's see. And what I use is this pack of cardstock. It's called Chocolate Lovers. But I'm using it because it looks like coffee, like colors of coffee. Now, the person I'm making it for really likes coffee. So, sorry, I'm drinking some tea over here. My throat's killing me. So I have a mug of hot tea. But yeah, I got this cardstock, and then I got a pack of different types of prints of brown. I got another one of this print, so I'm going to use that one. And then on my Cricut, get that out of the way, my Cricut, I just cut out these flowers, and they look like that before you take them off the mat here. But yep. Just put that to the side, and I'll use my handy little Cricut spatula here that's got a piece of vinyl stuck to it. And then I just pull up a piece by piece like that, and there's your flower. And then the way that I make my flowers, I take my tweezers, my Cricut tweezers here. You don't have to use Cricut tweezers, I just use them because I bought the set of little Cricut tools. And then you just grab the end of the flower like that with the tweezers and put a little bit of pressure with your finger and then start twisting. Twisting, twisting, rolling, however you want to say it. Rolling. I got glitter on my hands. I got glitter on my hands most days. It's alright. Ain't nothing wrong with adding a little sparkle to everything. Just keep rolling the flower, rolling, rolling, and rolling some more. I hate that I wasted all those paper flowers on that other one. I'm like, now I got to make them all over again. I thought about, well, you know, I can just cut them off and then glue them to this one. No, that wouldn't be right. So you know what? Now I have to start all over again. So you just roll the flower up. And then once you get to this big round part here, you stop. Take the tweezers out. And then I take this round part and bend it up like that. And let your flower go. Whee! And just twist it a little bit in the opposite direction from where I was rolling it, just to loosen it up a little bit. And there's the little paper rose. And then you put a blob of glue. I use hot glue, but you know, you can use like any type of glue. Those glue dots are wonderful if you have those. I don't happen to have any because I really don't use them a lot. So you know, I don't want to have a bunch of them just sitting around the house. I hate clutter. You know, clutter, me and clutter just don't get along. I can't stand clutter. Everything has a place. Everything needs to be in that place. I just can't stand clutter. So, if I don't use it all the time, I don't have it. And of course, then when I need it, it's not here. You know, I think that's like a universal law or something. You have everything under the sun except for the one thing that you need. Yep, and then there's your little flower. So, that's what I'm going to do here is, like I said, this is exciting. Y'all get to watch me, like, cut paper and stuff. So, now that I went on my rant about rude people, I can't stand rude people. You know, gosh, I can't stand rudeness. There's no sense in being so rude. Now, me in real life, I'm a smartass. Anybody can tell you that. I am such a smartass, but, you know, there's a difference between being a smartass and just being flat out rude. There's no sense in it. Just going out of your way to be rude, you know? I mean, geez. Get a life, people. When people are rude, you know what? You say, well, bless your heart. You know, that just makes them so mad. I take great delight in doing that. Just makes them so mad. You're like, well, don't get mad. I'm blessing your heart. Why are you getting mad? Okay, so I think I'm going to try something different. I've been working different ways in my head here about, you know, how to put the flowers in to get them exactly. I know they're not going to be exactly, you know, uniform and even across the whole thing. I've got a pretty decent idea. I've been playing with this idea for about a week. And I started making this last Sunday. And then, you know, I realized the mistake that I made with the other roses, and I just got so mad, I just laid it off to the side. And, you know, so I'm coming back to it now after I've, you know, really sat down and thought about it and planned it out and picked my brain and, oh God, picking my brain. I think I need to leave it alone and let it heal. That's what I need to do. Oh, let it go. There we go. All right, I bend that, and let's put some glue here. So, yeah, books. Books. Let's talk about books. I like to read. I have a few hundred books. I have bookshelves all over my house because I like my books to be organized. I have, whoopsie, I have like one case full of, you know, like health and wellness, you know, all about that, because y'all know I'm big into health and alternative medicine. And then I've got a section like of my Stephen King and fiction. I'm looking at all my books here. Well, some, whatever I got in my little area here that I've got. The medical books, I got a lot on the paranormal. History, got a lot of history books. Serial killers. And yeah, I know that's so cliched. Oh, I'm so into Jack the Ripper and, yeah, serial killers, blah, blah, blah. No, it's like, you know, back when I was in nursing, yeah, I wound up in an orthopedic hospital. But aside from that, I worked on psych units. Yeah, I worked in psych units. And I've always been fascinated with how the human mind works. And, like, especially with a lot of serial killers, it's like, you know, what happens? You know, what happens to somebody right at that point in the brain that it says, I'm going to do this thing? You know, I've just always been trying to get this thing out of the shadow box. I've always been fascinated with that. How the mind and the brain works. I actually have a book called The Mind and the Brain. It's talking about neuroplasticity, which I think is fascinating. So, and you know, neuroplasticity, it's like when the brain thinks that there's something there. I'm trying to put this in easy terms, you know. The brain thinks that something is there, even if it's not. Like when somebody might have, might have like a leg or an arm amputated, you know, and the brain still senses that it's there, you know, even if it's not. You know, it's talking about that and how people can function, you know, like just on sheer mind power and things like that. It was really interesting, really awesome book. So you have lots of books like that, but, you know, I'm always on the lookout, you know, like for new authors and, can y'all see this? New interesting books. So, you know, if y'all have read anything good, you know, put it down in the comments. Let me know. I'm all into history. I love history. Like right now I'm looking at a book, The Forgotten History of America. You know, I got The Art of Power. I think it's about Thomas Jefferson. Civil War books. Got a lot of books about that. So that's one of my passions is reading. What am I doing? Let's see. Does this match? Is this the same? Okay. I think this is the same. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm taking the flowers that I know that I want on the outside, and I taped the piece of cardstock to the shadow box insert. Okay, so that I know, like looking through the front of the shadow box, you know, this is what you're going to see. And I'm trying to get it as uniform as possible. Like I said, I know it's not going to be perfect, but I'm giving it to somebody, and I want it to be as perfect as I can get it. I'm probably just slam my head into the phone there. Okay, there we go. Then we have the hot glue strings. Don't even try to pull hot glue strings when they're still hot. Let them cool down. Okay, so yeah, see, I just taped the piece of the cardstock to the back of this, the insert doohickey here. And I'm going to put the flowers down in it. That looks pretty good. Alright, and I'm going to do the other corners, and then I think I could just work everything around that. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cute idea. I mean, I don't really know what all you can make for a man. You know, I mean, I made a leather journal one time I was pretty proud of. And you cut the leather, sew the leather, and then you sew all of the, you sew the pages in, page by page. And I didn't just cut the pages to put in that leather journal. I tore them, each one, by hand. One page at a time. Until I filled it up, just to give it that rugged look. I'll let it go. I might do a video on how to make those because I think they're pretty neat. I'm like, you know, okay, shadow box. What can you put in a shadow box for a man? And, you know, pretty slim pickings. I thought, you know, Valentine's Day's coming up and everybody needs somebody to dote on for Valentine's Day. So I thought I'd make this in flowers and roses and whatnot. You know, they're nice. I've never gotten any for Valentine's Day, but they're nice. But they die. You know, roses symbolizes, you know, love and affection and all that, depending on the color of the rose. I know that. My roseology course here. But, and I thought these are paper roses, and they won't die. So, yeah, a little bit of symbolism behind that. Kind of like they represent affection, and they won't die. So, I'm all about symbolism. You'd think I'm like a literature major as much as, you know, symbolism is a part of my life. But, yeah, symbolism. It's a thought that you put behind something, you know. It's like I've always put, hold on, I'm taking my hair down out of the ponytail because it's bothering me. Okay, it's like I've always put a lot of thought behind something that I give, you know. Not only the things that I give, you know, they're handmade, but, you know, there's thought. It's not like I come across something, oh, that's cute, I'm going to make it. No, I put thought behind the color. I put thought behind the meaning. You know. So, yeah. You gotta have meaning behind things. Let's fix this here. Oh, for heaven's sake. Yep, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, that looks good. Yeah, alright, that's 4 roses. Everybody likes to decorate their house, right? I mean, so I thought this is cute. You know, you can, something to decorate with. I hope I'm not just sticking my head in the way of the camera here. Here, y'all, look at my hair. Okay, so now I have those in each one of the corners. Okay, I'm liking this idea better. So now, okie dokie, let's see. So I've got the, okay, this is going to be the white one. It's like going to be in the middle. And then I've got this one, another dark one. These are just spare ones. I did not like the color of these. So yeah, these are just spare ones. I'm just using them kind of like as place markers just to see where the other ones need to go. Okay. Go, run. I'm not going to glue that down yet. I'll make the other roses and the other colors first. But yeah, that's what I'm working on tonight. And y'all probably saw my other videos where I was making the glittery makeup brush holders. In case you didn't see that, I made this one says Hello Gorgeous, and this one says Too Glam to Give a Damn. Made these out of stemless wine glasses from the Dollar Tree, coated them on the inside with glitter, and then used my Cricut and cut out vinyl designs. And someone asked about the little flower pot that I was making. If y'all saw that video, I'm hoping the flowers don't fall out. You'll probably see where I made this little flower pot. And then the one that I used in the video, this is it. This is how it turned out. Pretty happy with it. I really like this fabric. So yeah, that one came out as well. So there is that one. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on tonight. And I'll show you if I can. Well, I got it taped to the back, so I can't really show you. But here's the one that I had worked on and screwed up. And let's see if I can just This is kind of sort of I thought it would look like with the roses in it. But yeah, I thought it was a cute idea. And so I'm sure I'll do another video kind of showing y'all, you know, what it looks like after I'm done with it, because this is going to take me forever to make all these roses again and then get them all glued down. So I'm going to be here for quite a while, but yep, that's what I'm working on. So if y'all went, whoa, look at that piece of plastic. I just shoved it right into my lap. Look at that. Oh well, I'm in my pajamas, so really what does it matter? I'm in my pajamas making paper roses. You know, my life is really exciting. But anyway, I'm glad y'all hung out with me. I hope you like it. If you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all those are in the description box down below. And I hope to see y'all next time for an actual tutorial video. Bye-bye.